Hi everyone, I'm Razvan from mammothinteractive.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do the type conversion from a string variable into a double variable in Android Studio. And I'm going to give you a real life example with that, with the screen display. But first of all, I'm just going to tell you that there's a 10 hours free course about coding in the description of this video. And just for now, we're gonna go in the Android Studio, which I assume you already have installed, and we're gonna go in the project view in main activity.java, and we're gonna close this project view as usual, and we're gonna go on and declare our first string variables. So right now we're gonna have a variable for the phone name. Um, let's say the one that I already use right now as an emulator is the Nexus 5X from Google, and then the phone screen size or just display. And let's say we have this as 5.2 inches, but it's just a string variable. So keep in mind that we cannot do operations with strings. So basically, if you want to convert this value that's in inches into centimeters, you can't really multiply this value over here. You can't say phone display times um, inches to centimeters, and it's not gonna do anything. Basically, it's just gonna pop an error. So that's why we just want to make sure that we convert that value, and we're gonna say double. This is the keyword to um, declare a decimal variable, because we need this value over here stored as a decimal variable. So we're gonna say the phone display, so phone display in inches, just inches, and it's gonna be equal to um, it's just gonna be equal to double, and we're gonna use the method parse double. So basically, as you see over here, it's gonna read it as a double, whatever is gonna be the parameter that we pass as a string. So we're gonna pass the string, which is phone display right here, and we're gonna have the numeric value of the phone display in inches, and we also will need the phone display um, in centimeters for those who use the metric system. So that's why we're gonna do phone display in centimeters. Okay, and this value is gonna be equal to um, whatever we have the number over here times the conversion rate from centimeters from inches to centimeters, and we're gonna create a constant for that, and we're gonna call it inches to centimeters. Okay, and it's gonna be equal to 2.54, because 1 inch is actually 2.54 centimeters, and this phone display in centimeters that we have over here, this number is gonna be equal to phone display in inches times the value of inches to centimeters. Okay, so right now we have the display in centimeters and the display in inches, and you can see we don't get any error if we basically use um, this type conversion from string to a double variable. Okay, so right now we want to display this on the screen, um, and we're gonna use this toast message over here, and we can put all this, concatenate all these values, all these strings that we have over there, but it would be much nicer if we create a string called message, and we just give it a value, and then we just display that message over here, so we don't overload this we don't overflow this function over here with too many parameters. So we're gonna call it message. Okay, and then right here we're gonna put phone name plus, and we're gonna go and add up the so right now we have Nexus 5 and has a screen display, so that's what sentence I wanted to say. um, Screen display of, and we're gonna say how many centimeters. We already know it's 5.2 as inches, but let's display the centimeters value, and we're gonna say that many, which is the calculator is gonna compute that method, and we have to specify that's in centimeters as well. So right now we're just gonna run the emulator, and I'm gonna show you what value is gonna display over here, and it's gonna say Nexus 5. So Nexus 5 has a screen display of 13.208 centimeters. So that's basically all you have to know about the type conversion from string to double, and how to compute those, how to make those operations with numeric values that are stored in strings. And if you haven't already watched that 10 hours free course, go on and watch it now. It's gonna be covering a lot more concepts about coding, and you can also go on mammothinteractive.com to check out our projects. And thank you very much for listening.